Thank you, Madam Chair. I appreciate it very much, and good morning to everyone. Thank you for holding this important hearing, Madam Chair, and I want to thank today's panel for their testimonies. I'm eager to hear their perspectives on this issue. As you all know, I'm from the state of Florida, and many of my colleagues would associate that with the NASA program. The goals set by our space program and its partnership with innovative businesses has had a transformational impact on our economy and our daily lives. It has led to many benefits from image sensors in mobile phones to hearing aids and improved redial tires. Uh, I feel similarly about the topic of the hearing today, automobile technologies, as well as a conversation about the future of autonomous vehicles. It is important to say the future of, because there is an assumption among many that these vehicles are already being sold commercially today when they certainly are not. Driverless vehicles now are still in a very early testing stage, the very early testing stages, and still have a long way to go. However, by designing our own moonshot framework for AVs, we can set the industry on the path to a fully autonomous vehicle that is currently still many years away. But the importance of achieving that goal is so many advancements will be born along the way that will make current generation of cars safer and force us to rethink how vehicle designs should evolve. The U.S. must seek that the highest form of autonomy so we can reap all those benefits. Without that, many of the innovations won't be developed by us, and our economy and society will be at a loss, in my opinion. We will lose the race to other countries around the world. Additionally, the sad context here is that nearly 40,000 people die each year in traffic accidents, and in almost every case, the denominator is the same: human error. The preventable loss of life on our roads is tragic and unacceptable. The AV ecosystem will also go beyond increasing the safety of our roads and has the potential to transform the lives of seniors and those living with disabilities in my district in Florida and around the nation. Every advancement will connect these communities that feel isolated and cut off from everyday routines many take for granted. That means the benefits go beyond safety. It really means opportunity and accessibility. We have already seen real examples of how our future could be impacted. During the pandemic, AVs transported COVID-19 tests to and from the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida. This was occurring at a crucial time and demonstrates the real world impact we should be embracing. Again, I do want to be clear, fully autonomous vehicles are not currently sold on our market today, and they won't be tomorrow. But we must develop a framework path forward so they are safely tested and deployed, and in doing so, educate the public during this transition period of what is occurring in these adaptive technologies. For that reason, I wanted to specifically call out and thank Professor Raj Kumar from Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, who is with us today. The professor is a respected authority on the topic and can communicate the facts and myths of this future technology. This objective of informing and educating the public on this issue also led to me to introduce, and I will later this week actually, the Raising Objectivity Standards in Advertising Driving Systems, or the Roads Act. If you could take a look at that bill, I'd appreciate it very much once I introduce, or if you have any interest, please contact my office. This bill will look at ways to most effectively communicate about the capabilities and limitations of advanced driver assistance systems, by examining how manufacturers advertise, disclose, label, and name their vehicles' driving systems. It really is common sense. Current vehicle descriptions, such as autopilot, can mislead consumers into thinking their cars have self-driving capabilities when they do not. Much the same way that the public had to understand how anti-lock brakes work. They need to understand the benefits and limitations of the current generation of technologies.
Mr. Bilirakis, you're going to need to wind up. You're way over time.
Let's say 10 more seconds.
Yeah, go ahead.